Well, reports came out that the San Francisco Giants are looking to dump their big contracts. So that's Adames, that's Chapman, that's Devers, that's Webb, and that's Robbie Ray. Who takes them? Anybody? Any takers? Please?
No,
No?
no, there's no shot unless, like I said to you the other day, like unless they're willing to take almost nothing for them or eat a ton of money, which I don't think they're in a position to do because you can't have a $200 million payroll because you're paying four guys that aren't there anymore. There's no shot that these guys are moving. Devers, especially, I agree, Joseph. Devers is dead on arrival. You're going to have to DFA that guy before anybody touches him. Um, I think Adames is salvageable. I think there's probably value in Adames. I mean, he's been playing better lately. Um, you know, Chapman is still a defensive monster, just offensively all over the place. And I mean, Robbie Ray's probably got value. You could probably move Adames and Robbie Ray. I Devers, there's no shot. There's no shot he goes anywhere. But
Or if he does, no one's eating it. Like no,
no,
like you have to eat the entire contract. We're paying him league minimum if he comes to our team.
yeah, I'm giving
You,
you nothing for him. You can have a couple of like scrubs from A ball, and that's it. I'm giving you nothing for him, and I'm not paying him anything. But like,
yeah,
you can dump your garbage in my lawn. I'll take it, but I'm not giving you anything for it.
yeah. Yeah, Joseph saying no one's taking Devers. Michael says Braves are front runners for Devers, and a big F no. Um, and Curtis says my dumbass team will. We love to overpay. Mr. Clams, they're gonna have to eat some of that money, if not all of it. I mean, but there's no way you can dump all five of these guys, right? Because
No,
if you have to eat all five of these contracts, you're just not doing it.
yeah, there's 8 years left on Devers' contract, including 2026.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. And the Red Sox retained, I want to say it was $4 million a year. So like they even gave some financial support to the Giants to make this happen. Yeah, it's 4 million. Yeah, just over $4 million a year the Red Sox retained from 26 on.
Yeah.
It's just there's no way. There's no way. I mean, blowing it up is absolutely the right decision and it's the easy choice. But like we were talking about on the last show, there's just no way anybody's going to take most of these guys. Adames, maybe. Devers, nope. Chapman, probably not, unless you're gonna take nothing. Robbie Ray, maybe, but
I
again, a
think
guy
I
who's
think
been
yeah, I
injured.
think yeah, but I think Ray and Webb are the only two you can reasonably move. You can
Yeah,
never have enough pitching, right? Whether it's hurt or not, like I'll take the
yeah,
30 innings you're gonna throw because that's 3 games that I don't have to think about anybody else. Heck, that's 6 games in today's game. That's 5 innings a game. So
yeah. There you
heck,
go.
I mean, why not? Especially if you're getting these guys for next to nothing, right? I mean, you have to. I think the Giants have to reset this, right? Somehow, some way.
You'd love to, yeah. I mean, if you're Buster Posey, you would love to erase your mistakes. I mean, Devers is 100% on Posey. That was his mistake.
Yeah.
Uh, you could see the train coming off the tracks, and he made the move anyways. Um, you know, Adames also Posey. I don't. At the time, it seemed like a good deal. You were looking for a shortstop, and he fit the bill, but he's not played well. Um, Chapman, I wouldn't call it a mistake. He's been good for you, but he's fading. The
He was
fade
an
is
animal a couple of years ago, and he was
yeah.
the only reason he was that they were semi-competitive.
I mean,
But
he's like Arenado. He's just fading. Like that's
yeah,
unfortunately what happens to these guys. And third base can be a demanding position,
yeah.
and I think you're seeing that. Again, Chapman is he's 33. He's had some good seasons. He's had what is this? This is his third year in San Fran. He was a monster in 2024 for you. He was pretty good in 2025 for you. Not good this year. Like I don't think anybody saw that fall off happening as fast as it did.
No, but JMB, thanks for the props on the Photoshop. Yeah, this one was fun to kind of put together. But Rockies supposedly want Devers. Okay, yeah, you're sending the Giants a bag of chips, and they have to eat their entire contract in order for Devers to go to Colorado. There's no shot. That would be the only way, right?
Yeah, I mean, the
Crazy.
Rockies can't afford to pay his contract. They'd
No.
have to take him for, pennies on the dollar.
Arise is a good. I mean, he could be trade bait for sure, right? He's just on a. Wait, he signed one, or did he sign a 3-year deal there? Why is 3 sticking in my head?
I thought he was a 1-year deal.
I think he was. I think you're right. And Marty, yes, 1,000%. Vitello walked into a mess in San Francisco.
Yeah, 1-year deal.
I don't think he's necessarily adding to it either, or he's adding to it just by being new and trying to figure it out. And Buster Posey's probably sitting there in meetings every day being like, hey, buddy, it's not supposed to be like this. Like, I hope Buster Posey's taking some of the blame for this, because this is an absolute shame what's happening in San Francisco. And like we've been saying the last couple shows, they're completely stuck unless they can unload these guys.
Yeah. I mean, Buster Posey has absolutely made some huge mistakes. And we said it, new front office guy, great baseball guy, new front office guy. He's learning as he goes. He's gonna make some mistakes. The Devers one is just a really big one. Like, that's a huge mistake to make. But like, the signs were there. The other ones, Adames, I wouldn't get too mad at him about. Chapman was a monster for you for the last 2 years. Like, you didn't expect him to just fall off the face of the earth like he has.
No, but usually contracts, you buy the front half of the deals. Let's be honest. That's usually how the contracts work out. Like, I'm going to pay for the production in the first 2 or 3 years and expect the fall off. I mean, Chapman's been around the league for a while now.
Yes, I mean, Chapman's got some years on him. This is his 10th season. He's 33.
I could have sworn it was more than that, to be honest. So
yeah, well, it feels like he's been around a lot longer.
Yeah.
I think in Oakland the years just seem longer. But I mean, and he was really good the first 2 years in San Fran. Like, I don't think you had reason to expect him to fall off like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and highlights, worse than being bad, the Giants are simply boring. And I tune into the A's, I tune into the Diamondbacks, so I've seen the Giants play a few times, and there's nothing about that ball club that I'm even remotely excited about. I mean, I like watching Logan Webb pitch, but again, I flip the channel when the offense comes up because it's non-competitive. Half the reason I don't watch the Red Sox anymore, completely non-competitive every game. It's not fun baseball to watch. They can't even get a ball in play. I mean, it's brutal. It's brutal baseball. So
I watched the Giants game last night. I watched because they were playing the Athletics. Honestly, it's the only reason I watched. And I was sending Nick messages. I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing? Like, Vitello not challenging an obvious play at second base where Soderstrom slid into the foot of Adames, never touched the base, and decided not to challenge it. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, there is absolutely no reason not to challenge that. It was so blatantly obvious. The whole ballpark knew it. Adames is screaming, pointing to the dugout to challenge it, and he just waves it off and goes, "No, keep going." I think Vitello's in way over his head. I think he inherited a mess. I think Buster Posey's made some huge mistakes, and I think the only way to get out of this is time. You have to get further into these contracts before these guys are going to be tradable. Devers especially. Nobody's taken 7 years and $200 million for that guy. Unless they think they can somehow fix him.
No chance.
Good luck.
Yeah. My mom asked, are these guys that they picked up this year, are they old contracts? Well, sort of both to all of them. They picked up a few pieces in the offseason, but Devers was a contract that was signed by the Red Sox that the Giants traded for, expecting a slugger, and he's done nothing. But I mean, Robbie Ray's been there for a few years now. Logan Webb has been there forever. So those are kind of old contracts. But honestly, the only two pieces I see them, I'd say three, moving on from is Luis Ariz. He's on the 1-year deal. I think everybody in the chat's with me on that. And I think Logan Webb and Robbie Ray are movable just because they are pitchers. Otherwise than that, I don't think anybody wants these hitters or fielders unless you have a third baseman go down or a shortstop go down, then you might be looking this direction. But even then, most of these teams are choosing to pull from the farm instead of trading.
Yeah.
So it's just a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah. And then you've got Adames is on a 7-year, $182 million deal. So of these contracts, the only two players here that Posey's responsible for are Devers and Adames. He inherited Chapman. Chapman was already there in 24 before he got hired. That was Farhan Zahidi that signed him. Same with Robbie Ray, because Robbie Ray was hurt when Buster started. Right. So really, Devers and Adames he owns those. Those were his moves. And the Devers one will haunt him forever, I think. The Adames one, again, like he was good last year. And he's playing better lately, so I don't know if the Adames deal is going to be like, it's going to haunt him, but the Devers deal absolutely will. That was a huge mistake because everybody saw what was going on.
Adames was the first 30 home run guy for the Giants since Barry Bonds last year, right?
Yeah, he was good. I mean, he had a good season for them.
Yeah,
he hit 225, but he's not exactly like a huge batting average guy. He's a 244 career hitter. But yeah, 30 home runs, 87 RBIs, and played pretty good defense for you and played 160 games. Like almost a 4-WAR player. You will take that.
Yeah. Watching a bad defensive team will make you want to take up another hobby, like cockfighting, for example.
Maybe that's what it is. I mean, Edwin Diaz has got time in his hands. He's watching other teams play, and it's so bad that you had to take up cockfighting.
Yeah, Marty, your Astros are not looking great. Offense is horrible. So is their pitching. Other than Yordan Alvarez, there's not much bright spots there in Houston right now. I mean, that pitching staff going down was the worst thing for you guys, but Astros tough. So, but we'll see what happens with the Giants. But they're already being like, it's May 17th, and they're like, can everybody anybody you can come and pick your player. Come pick your player. They're yours.
Yeah. And funny how the phone isn't ringing.
No. Yeah.
Nobody wants these guys.
No.
Bad. I mean, I agree with you. If he was going to trade Logan Webb, there's 100% a market for that guy.
Yes.
Teams would love to have him. Robbie Ray, I'm sure somebody would take him for the right deal. Adames, he's going to be hard to trade because his contract gets jacked up starting next year. He goes from $13 million a year to $31 million for the rest of the contract.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, no one's paying that.
That's a huge escalation for a guy who's a, better than average shortstop, but he's not like rocking the world.
Yeah.
And then there's Devers. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. I love seeing him anywhere but Boston.